Welcome to the Real Raiders Talk with your hosts, Edwin and Nate. Today we're going to be discussing a preview of the Eagles at the Raiders. We're also going to be making our picks for the division games, and we're going
Let's
to do
go.
some key starters for the offense and defense to see who we're going to highlight today's game. And we're also going to have our top three keys of the game. But first, let's get into our division picks. Right now, we have the 10 o'clock kickoff, Chiefs at Titans.
I'm going to pick the Titans.
I would go with the Titans here too. But if the Chiefs take care of the ball and they're not making enough, making mistakes, I think the Chiefs
Yep.
can pull this out. Next, so the Chargers are on a bye. So
hmm
really, the only division game that's happening today is the Chiefs at Titans. We seen the recap on Thursday Night Football that the Broncos lost again to the Browns, and they fall to 3-4 after starting off 3-0. They lost four consecutive games, um, and it's not looking good for the Broncos. It's not really looking good.
No,
It's really not.
it's definitely a positive
It helps the
energy for
Raiders.
everybody else in the division. Yeah,
Yeah. But we're hoping maybe the Titans can pull it out. I mean, they got a big Monday night win last week against the Bills.
that's I'll be
So
watching that. Yep.
so that was real good momentum for them. So let's go into discussion of the Eagles at the Raiders. So the Raiders are coming off a
I,
win against the
mhm.
Broncos, 34-24. The defense play had four turnovers. The Raiders, they had total of four touchdowns, two rushing, two passing. And
Mhm.
let's just get into these stats. Derek Carr, he went 18 for 27, 341 yards, two touchdowns. He got sacked two times, but he had a QB rating of 134. Jacobs was the leading rusher with 16 rushes, 53 yards, one touchdown. Kenyon Drake had a touchdown. It was just an amazing all-out game in all three phases. For the Eagles, they are coming off basically a bye week after they played Thursday night against the Tampa Bay Bucks last week. It ended up being a loss, 28
Yep.
to 22. Jalen Hurts only had 115 yards passing, with one touchdown, one interception, two sacks. He did rush for two touchdowns. He had 44 yards, but it seemed that Jalen Hurts was really the whole offense, and he had a touchdown pass to Zach Ertz, but Zach Ertz is now in Arizona, so his top. It seemed like his safety blanket is gone. What do you expect to see out of the Eagles at Raiders from both sides of the ball?
Well, I do expect a wild card coming out of the Eagles actually trying on effectively running the football with Miles Sanders. I feel like he has not been used the right way so far, and if he does, he can actually get on a good pace to reach like 700, 800 yards this season. Now on the Raiders side, we need to be effectively stopping the run of Jalen Hurts. We need to control his legs in a way. We need to like make sure he does not make another option for the offense. He's like a dual threat quarterback, to be honest. He has more rushing yards than a lot of quarterbacks in the league, and yeah,
That that
that's what.
that is good. I mean, yeah, they do need to know how to contain. And the Raiders' defense struggles in the run game. That's the problem of this
Yep.
season. As good as their defense is, and how good as their passing defense is, the rushing attack or the rushing defense is really the struggle of that defense. I mean, look at the rush yards. The rush yards per game. The Eagles are in 29th. The Raiders are 15th in rushing yards, but that's the offensive side of the ball.
Yep.
It's really not showing the defensive side. Now, points against, the Raiders have really stepped it up this season. They are 17th in points against the Raiders, and the Eagles are 23rd. And this is why I believe the Raiders have the advantage, is because the Raiders defense does not give up a lot of touchdowns. The Raiders offense
hmm
is lethal, and the Raiders offense can score at will if they play the game that they are meant to play, meaning not playing conservative, not playing just running the ball, trying to basically chew the clock. No, it's like try to be aggressive, when you can. So let's go into our highlight players to watch for today's game. We're gonna have one offensive player and we're gonna have one defensive player. For your
Okay,
offensive player, who are you choosing to highlight? Who are we gonna
for
watch
the
today?
offensive player, I knew or I know everybody's been freaking out about him in the last like 24 hours. He did come as limited practice. Everybody was freaking out, but I do expect him to play, and that guy is Darren Waller. I do expect him to have a big game. Watch him. He's going to have so much mismatches with the Eagles' corners, linebackers. I expect him to have a good game. He's supposed to eat. I expect him to eat, maybe have like a 150 plus yard game, two touchdowns. Like, I expect that man to go off. Now, on the defensive side, I'm gonna be looking at Maring on how he controls the back side of the defense. I do believe he gets an interception because Jalen Hurts throws a lot of overthrows to his receivers. I've been seeing that he's been doing, and like I feel like just Maring's just gonna come out on one play and just end up picking it off. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
he's
right
gonna lock
now,
down the backfield too.
right now, Jalen Hurts has 4 interceptions on the season, and like I said, without Zach Ertz being in the game, it's or being with the Eagles, it's probably going to be difficult for him to really spread down the field. I mean, he has Devontae Smith, but I expect Casey Hayward Jr. to
Yeah.
be on Devontae Smith, and it's going to be a tough going for Jalen Hurts to really try to get the ball to Devontae. Now let's go into our top threes. The three keys to the game. What are the three keys to the game in order for the Raiders to walk out Allegiant Stadium with the win?
So the three keys to the game: Carr, you need to make sure that front four of the Philadelphia Eagles did not get to you, and start being a mobile quarterback. Maybe like running off to you, like he does this, but like more of it. Like I want to see like more of running off to the side, making new options for his receivers to go get a good chunk of yardage so they can be open. Number two, I want to see our front four defense lock down their running backs. Like I said, they're going to expose the running game because I feel like they haven't been doing it all season. And number three, defense. Again, they have to lock down Devontae Smith. He's a really stealth and slick receiver that could go literally anywhere. You could see him anywhere on the field. He's really fast, and I feel like that backfield does actually have like a decent challenge for them today at 1 o'clock
Yeah,
against the Eagles.
yeah, it is. It is going to be a tough going possibly for the offense. I mean, I still think they'll figure it out. Um, they showed really great amount of confidence last week without Gruden. And that offense really particular. It seems like they came out of their shell. They feel alive again. That was the offense we've seen the first 3 weeks of the season, and it feels like they came back alive. Now it's all about can they stay consistent? Can they keep doing what they're doing, not come out flat and can't score all in the opening drive, can't score the drive after that, keep going three and out, three and out. Hopefully it's consistent and it's gonna they're going to be able to be the offense that they were last week. With that being said, we're going to get into our score predictions for the Eagles at the Raiders. What is your score prediction for today's game?
I'm going to have to say the Raiders take this one 34-17. It's gonna be a good game for the most part, but I feel like after halftime, Raiders will start pulling away, take this W.
Yep, I'll probably just add 4 more points to that. I'll take 38-17. I just believe the Raiders offense is so too lethal right now, and they, like I said, they have the confidence going into this game to really just know, like, okay, we can score at will. And the Raiders defense, I really believe the Raiders defense, like I said, they're not giving up a lot of points to opponents this season. So will the Philadelphia Eagles have a lot of yards? Maybe, maybe not. But the points is where it's going to be at, and I just believe the defense is just going to be too overwhelming for the Eagles offense. Um, but with that being said, yes, the kickoff is at 1:05 Pacific time. Please tune in. We're gonna try to get our reactions after the game, if not possibly Monday or even next Saturday. But thank you guys for watching. This has been the Real Raiders Talk with your hosts Edwin
Yes,
and Nate.
sir.
Go Raiders!
Go Raiders.